I want to touch on this. I know we're the Dawgs podcast, we're a football podcast, but we're all big time Cleveland fans, and I get the sense that a lot of you guys listening are also fans of all things Cleveland. And I just had to touch on this because it drove me nuts a little bit this week. But can we stop hating on Donovan Mitchell on Twitter and online because he's a fan of the Mets? Who cares? He's from New York.
That's all. So I'm as crazy fanatic as it can get as far as like Cleveland. And like when I was reading this, I was just like, people were like, we need to get him out of here. We need to get him out of here right now. He's a traitor. He wants to go. People are saying he wants to go to the Heat, blah, blah. I'm like you said, guys, he's from New York. Are you saying if you moved and you took a job in, let's say, Utah, all of a sudden you're just dropping the Cavs and you're a Jazz fan? You're a diehard Jazz fan now? No, stop. That's stupid. That is so dumb. And the guy literally, so he might have came up short in the playoffs. Don't get me wrong. We're not going to go down that road. But my God, for a franchise that was in serious trouble and we looked terrible for years since LeBron left, and a guy was able to, we have young pieces and we joined this together and we made it to the playoffs and things looked great until that playoff. Stop. Just slow down.
Oh, he scored 77 points.
71 points, right? Or is it 72?
I thought
that was 71. Wasn't it?
71.
Yeah.
70 plus points in the game.
Who cares? Yeah.
It led us to hosting a playoff series. He was the best player on the Cavs team this year. Who cares if he likes the Mets?
Yeah. Hey, and go ahead and ship him out, and then we will be god awful through all these young guys coming up as far as Garland and Mobley. Yeah,
the thing is, with sports, whether it's professional sports or college, it doesn't matter. Like, these teams are compiled of players from all over the country.
Yes.
So they come from all different walks of life. They're fans of different teams all over the place. So it's not like Donovan Mitchell was born and raised in Cleveland, was a Cavalier from day one of his career, and all of a sudden he likes, and even then, who cares what baseball team he likes? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
I saw somebody who was like, between his poor play in the playoffs against the Knicks and now the Mets, it's so obvious he wants to go play in New York. Shut up. Yeah, he played poor in the playoffs, so he could hopefully go to New York in a couple of years.
Has nothing.
What does that have to? What does this year have to do with when he's a free agent in a couple?
Yeah,
like that is the dumbest argument of it. Do you think Kansas City Chiefs fans are upset at Travis Kelce for throwing out the first pitch in the Guardians game this year? You think they're trying to run Travis Kelce out of town in Kansas City just because he threw? No, because he's an avid Guardians fan. No. They're not trying to run him out of town because they're not stupid.
We're just bitter. Literally, what it comes down to is there was a bad playoff series. We didn't show up. We got bullied. We looked terrible. And now, all of a sudden, we have to put blame on somebody. And so we get bitter, and then we're like, hey, how about our best player that we've had since LeBron left? Let's just ship him out of town. Yeah. And be terrible. Let's get no return on him. We'll trade him, we'll trade him to the Knicks, sure. And get no return as far as picks or anything probably, and then we'll be awful for the next 10 years. So go ahead, let's do it. Sure, it sounds great. Can't wait.
It's crazy to me too because the guy's been nothing but a great teammate. And by all reports, whenever he first got traded to Cleveland, all the reports were like, this dude's ecstatic. Like he was surprised it was Cleveland and not New York, but he was pumped to be coming to Cleveland and playing with Garland. We saw this guy like really step up his game on the defensive end, like really take on a leadership role. He's been perfect in the locker room. You're going to run him out of town because he likes his childhood baseball team.
Well, this is the thing. Twitter's such a toxic place.
It's not real life.
It's literally all year. All I read was, man, this guy is unreal. He is unreal. He is just completely playing out of his mind. Bad playoff series. Let's get him out of here. What are we doing? Cleveland fans, stop. Just chill out. God, we've been bad for so long in so many sports. Let's just see how this plays out. My God.
It's so
embarrassing, too.
We're Cleveland against the world. Nobody wants to come play here.
Let them know.
Well, why would they?
Yeah.
Why would they want to come play here? They come here and have a historic season, and then you want to chase them out.
Yeah, because you can't root for another team or anything.
Like, no kidding. Nobody wants to play here because half the fan base is just... I need to just delete all my social media things. If it wasn't bad for business, I would do so because it is just, I can't...
It's so toxic.
It's not real life.
It's so toxic.
So many people are so tough behind their keyboard. And they wouldn't say crap if Donovan Mitchell was there, Mr. Mitchell, can I have your autograph, please?
Oh, yeah.
But on Twitter, it's this guy's a bum. Let's get him out of here.
You want to take shots at Anthony Schwartz. He hasn't lived up to his end of the deal in Cleveland. You want to take shots, that's fine. But to root against guys because they like other teams on your professional team in your city, stop. You're doing too damn much. You're doing too much. It's so disappointing.
But I just had to get that off my chest because I was like, what are we doing?
We look stupid.
Like, hopefully he's not reading these because I like him and we need him badly.
Hopefully he's just a little more grown up than these people that are being absolutely ridiculous online.
It was so terrible. That's every time I think about it, I just make that noise. Ugh. Here we go again.
Yep. Let's start over, guys.
Yeah.
I'm talking the NBA franchise, Cavaliers.
I'd love to go back to winning 12 games.
I don't want to go and take this from the top.
No.
I'd love to win 12 games again. That was so much fun.
Yeah. Love to be able to sit courtside for $13. Can't wait. Let's go. Ship them out.
Yeah, get somebody's autograph who's playing in the G League the next year.
Right. Can't charge, baby. Let's go.
They're not even Canton anymore.
No?
No, they're in Cleveland.
Oh, well.
They're Cleveland Charge.
That's how much I follow the Charge.
That's how good we'll be if if we get rid of them. All right. I just had to say my piece. Please, I'm sorry if you're one of these people and I called you stupid. I didn't mean it.
Or just defend your argument because I read it and I go, what?
Yeah.
What?
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Dawgs Podcast. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Twitter at the Dawgs Podcast. Get your thoughts on the show at thedawgspodcast.com.